Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and welcome to another Multichrome Monday. This is a series I do here on my channel where I feature different multichromes from all kinds of different brands, and I do swatches, swatch comparisons, looks, tutorials, anything and everything that has to do with multichromes. And today I'm going to be finally doing the video that I've been really looking forward to, and that is layering iridescent eyeshadows. So I'm going to swatch one shade for now, and I'm going to swatch it over a black base and all different kinds of colors, including colors that are in the shift, to see how it affects it. And then I'm also going to be trying that out on the lids. So there's obviously so many different kinds of shifts and so many different kinds of iridescent eyeshadows. So for this video, I will just keep it to one particular shade. I just chose this shade for no really specific reason, but this is Marama from Devinah. This is one of their newest shades that they kind of semi-recently, at the time I'm filming this, release, and I do have a dedicated video on these, and they are swatched over a black base in there as well. And then lastly, I will be creating this look with this eyeshadow. So let's get right into some swatches and then the eye demos. So here's Marama from Devinah, and here it is with no base, black base, green base, purple base, orange base, blue base, pink base, and even brown base. So let's look at how this affects the shifts. So obviously the black base just turns it into a very, very stunning shade. And then on the green, it definitely looks like it's bringing out the green in this particular shade. You can still see the shift, but it makes it just a little bit less obvious. And then the purple, I think it actually looks almost like a blue instead of a green. I can definitely still see some green, but I do feel like I see a little bit of blue. Over orange, it looks absolutely stunning. I love it over orange. Can really see that purple shift, but I think the purple shift looks almost a little pinkier. Then we've got the blue. The blue definitely brings out the blue-green. Then the pink is also really interesting. And then I'm actually really surprised how great it looks on top of the brown. You can really see the green, and you can really see the purple shift in that one. That really brings out the green. Like, if you look at these all in comparison to each other, the brown base looks the most green for sure. It's really interesting. And then the blue looks the most blue. And I wonder if the reason being that the green really gets brought out is because similarly to the black, it's a bit more color neutral. Like, yes, it's a warm toned brown, but it's darker and it's just not a specific color. So therefore, it's not going to really influence which tone is going to be coming forward. And then I think over the orange base, I think that also you see a lot of that green yellow. All right, so we've seen these swatched on the hand. Now let's see how the different eyeshadows affect them on the eyes. Probably obviously the same thing, but I just thought it'd be interesting to do some layering. They're not going to be complete finished looks. I'm just kind of curious to see what they look like on the lid, and then I'll do like a final look after we try out a couple of the mattes. Just priming with the Juvia's Place eye primer. So one eye I'm going to do purple, and on the other I'll do kind of like a green, but let's start off with the purple. I'm using my Blends Bunny palette. Starting off on this, I'm going in with Signs in the crease. It's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to put it in the crease and then all over the lid. Then putting Signs all over my lid. And of course, the darker the shade you use, I think the more these are going to pop. So there's just like a lot of complexity when it comes to these iridescent eyeshadows and layering them. I feel like you just never know what you're gonna get. I was contemplating whether or not to even use glitter primer, since I will be just taking these off, but this shade I'm using is a little bit flaky, so I don't think it would hurt. Maybe help with the messiness a little bit. So just patting on some Marama on the lid. From my angle, you can see a lot of the green actually, but the purples are really nicely peeking through on the corner. So I'm not trying to be really too fancy about it. So you can really see the purple, but you can definitely also see a lot of the teal or like green. Do we feel like maybe the shift is even more obvious actually? I wonder. He's going in with Remedy and just popping that in the crease as I did on the other side, except on this side. A little bit of glitter primer from NYX. Really curious to see how this is going to look, if it's gonna mostly bring out the green. I definitely think so. I think I can see predominantly the purple now, and then on this one I can definitely still see the green. I mean the purple. I can still definitely see the purple, but I think the green is much more obvious. What do you guys think? I almost feel like it's a little bit more like blue leaning versus here it looks more green, even though it is technically kind of more of a green teal. Next, I'm curious to see how it would look like on top of contrasting colors, and I'm switching to the icing from Glenlight because I don't think I really like that primer from Juvia's Place. Going in with Barley in the crease on this side, and then packing it on top of the lid. Just a little bit of glitter primer. Then applying this shade. So, I feel like I see green, but I feel like it looks more lime green. Is that just me? But I can see the purple really well as well. The shift to the purple. But the purple looks a little bit different. Or is that just me? On this side, I'm going to go in with a pink. This is Chase. Ooh, that's bringing out like the pink and the purple. That's interesting. But the green is staying pretty well. Definitely see less of the... I think that looks really cool, actually. I really like this one. So here they are. Can you tell a difference on like the base? I definitely feel like it does make a difference. And even just like the tone of the shimmer. So now I'm going to be doing an actual look, and I thought we could just put on a bunch of colors and do like a deeper colorful matte on the lid. Thinking of putting like a dark blue down. Priming with the Glamlight icing. Going in with Remedy. And using Inside Joke to help blend that out. And just stamping on more Remedy. Next, going in with Chance. And packing that on and blending it out. I'm going to use a little bit of Dream to help blend that edge. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just go over all of those edges. Next, I'm taking Spellbound and putting that all over the lid. I'm just pressing it in, back in with this brush, just to feather the edges. Going in with the NYX glitter primer all over the lid. I'm actually going to go in with my finger to apply the shimmer this time. So I'm just stamping it on. I feel like that works a little bit better, because this way I can avoid a little bit of the textured effect of that shadow. And that is so cool. You can really see the purple too. So here's the finished look. I did put on the Ardell 372 lashes, and then I just connected the darker blue shade under my lower lash line, and then I also went in with Giggle, which is a purple, to kind of play off of the purple shift. So just as I thought, the colors that are in the shift will bring out more the specific shift. So a purple matte shadow will bring out a purple shift, a green matte eyeshadow will really bring out the green, and using a matte eyeshadow that is not in the shift will maybe completely bring a whole new type of look to the multichrome as well, which I thought that part was really interesting. I did think that it altered the tone of the multichrome just a little bit. you know, obviously not like to an extreme, but it definitely is a totally different effect. And I feel like that makes these iridescent shadows just so much more versatile, because not only can you use them with like the shades that are in the shift, you can also use them with like totally the opposite kind of color and still get a really, really beautiful look. So I feel like these are so just like safe and easy to use, because you really can't mess these up. Like you can put these over anything and they're gonna look amazing. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more kind of different types of shifts layered, or if this is kind of enough for you to go off of, because I think you're pretty much gonna get the same effect, just, you know, obviously different colors, but I think you're gonna get the same outcomes. But if you would like to see different kinds of shifts, maybe like a red giant type of shade over like a red, or over a blue, or over a green, then I can definitely do that as well. Or you can also do that if you have a channel. If you want to post that on Instagram and show me what that looks like, then make sure you tag me. And that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content on my channel already, and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.